Good morning. It's currently 5:15 in the morning. As you can see, most likely, I am so tired this morning. Um, I've just got a coffee on the go. I'm not even going to make eggs. I can't be asked for the whole fucking egg sticking to the pan situation this morning. Oh man. So, slept like maybe 5.5 hours. Something in my eyes really annoying me. Yeah, I slept like 5.5 hours. Uh, my sleep report on my Garmin was like body readiness 1. I was like, oh fuck. It was like objective for today, rest. I was like, well, buddy, that's not happening. So, yeah, I'm just gonna drink this coffee and get a few bits sorted, and then we'll go. I don't actually know how cold it is outside. Wait, hold up. Let me see if I can see how cold it is outside. Oh, it's saying 6. I thought it was going to be like in the minuses, but it's only 6 degrees, which isn't too bad. Highs of 8 today. Oh no, we're at the highest it's going to be today. It's going to just drop down to 2 degrees later. It's alright. We're like, yeah. I checked the route again for driving, even like outside of traffic hours, and it's still like 2 hour 40. I was like, fuck's sake. So we got a fair drive. Give us time to wake up. Hopefully not crash and die because I'm still very tired. And I've got a plan actually for my platypus. Backpack's ready to go, but platypus is empty. Where we're going, like maybe a kilometre or 2k in, there is a river or like a water course, and I'm going to just filter out 3 litres of water there and put it in my bag because yesterday was an absolute nightmare. Yesterday was a sparkling water day, and even when I went to go and buy a nice big bottle of spring water, they gave me fucking sparkling. So I am not doing that again. There's like, look, there's all the bottles of the sparkling water. It helps when you can read Czech, which I fucking cannot. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna drink this coffee. Bumble into the car, bambaleo, and decide what music I want to listen to for 2 hours and 40 minutes. But I'll see you there. So, 3 hours later, we've made it. There's a restaurant here. We're parked. Another restaurant there. They're closed at the moment. I am relatively hungry, so I may eat my lunch in a little bit, and then get food back here when I have returned. Or we'll see what is on the way round. Our next objective is to find water so we can fill up our pack, and then let's just explore Bohemian Switzerland. There's a nice little rocks over there. Drive over here was beautiful, like really, really nice. There goes my pole. Really nice. The sunrise was like, we were going up this hill, and the sunrise was like just perfectly on top of this hill, and I was like, it's beautiful. But anyway, I think we got about 21? Yeah, 21k to do. So let's get moving. There's nothing to see down here, but there's some hares. I've never seen a wild hare before. Oh, I don't know if you can see them. I'm zooming around down there. There's 2 of them. 2 wild hares. Yeah, I've never seen 2. I've never seen 2. I've never seen a wild hare before. They taste good though. But yeah, that's cool. Do you know what? I also saw a black squirrel on the way over here. I was like, yes, finally seeing some wildlife. And then a whole stampede of deer which just decided to throw themselves in front of the road as I was coming around the corner, which was fun. I did not hit any, thankfully, but keeps you on your toes. But I think now that spring is here, we're going to see some more wildlife. So it was forecast to be cloudy, like really cloudy, not much sun, and cold today, and so far it is nice, a really nice temperature, sunny, and yeah, that's the views we got at the moment. It's like a little bit hazy. There is some clouds. I did see like a mini cloud inversion that was up on one of the like taller hills, probably about half hour before I got here. But see where this takes us. I think we got a fair few hills to climb today. It's quite like it's not a flat area. Some nice views early on. 1.3k in. A little bit windy though. I did forget my windbreaker, but I think we're all good. Another little restaurant there. Over there, there's just a random little guy sitting in a tree. His little green hat. I don't actually know if you can see that. Wait, I think I can zoom in on this camera. Zoom in, baby. There he is. This is about as much as you're gonna see. So that's what the actual national park is called in Czech. Although it's known as many things, and Bohemian Switzerland is one of them. What does this mean? Okay, we're on the green. We're on the green today. Common, so there's no restrictions on the park, which is good. High risk of falling trees. What is life without a little risk, eh? So we're descending down into the abyss. On the good side, the good news is I checked the map, and just like once we get down there, a little bit further on, there is water. So we can hydrate. Wow, very cool. Like the big gorge. Standing on a tree stump at the moment. Loads of trees being felled and just like bonked around everywhere. There's something up there, it's yellow. I'm intrigued. I can also see water down there. Also intrigued. I thought there was a little cave there, but it wasn't. It was just like an indent in the rock. I feel like it's gonna be a long day. It took me ages just to move that little point, and I'm just like, wow, look at this. Let's take a photo. Let's take another photo. Maybe we can do like rock climbing on that. I don't know what rock that is. Any rock experts out there? Not the music kind, but the geological kind. And then let me know. I've come across some like ruins. There's a little bridge that crosses the river, and then behind it is like a load of ruins. It's kind of cool. We're going to cross over anyway. And I will. There's like a nice little bank down there. Well, I don't know why my finger is just like absolutely violating this camera, but yeah, there's a little bank down there. I can perch on like a little. I was going to say leprechaun, but they don't really perch, do they? We'll come back to that. A tiny little waterfall as well. Majestic. And that water looks clean. I still filter it just in case. Now there's a dead animal further up. But yeah, very nice. Little plants. Plants are good in water. They can actually help clean it. But look at that, there's a little perch for my stuff, and here is the thing, and then we're gonna go down here. I'll show you in a minute. Once I get my bag off, I'll show you my filtration device. Okay, so here is the filtration. So it comes with this plastic like container which holds a litre. I've just got to rinse it out in a minute. So that's where the dirty water goes, or the water you want to filter. And then it's this like straw kind of tube. So dirty, clean, so that end you screw into the bag, and then this end is where the clean water comes out. And it's meant to clean like 99% of the water, but that looks fucking clean. But diseases are invisible to the human eye, so I don't fancy getting Ebola anytime soon. So we'll wash that out and then we'll filter. Refuel was done. Finally, it's so good to taste water that isn't fucking carbonated. There's that. We are actually going along that, then up there and down those steps. But first of all, I'm exploring the ruins. And there's a little doorway into the rock, a cave. What mythical creature slumbers in there? Only one way to find out. A little bridge. Oh, there's another little doorway. There's a locked doorway. What do you reckon is in there, in that locked door? Definitely like someone's been kidnapped and kept in here. It's just dark. Oh, it's like a little storage shed. I was expecting to see someone chained up. I watch too many horror films. I don't even watch horror films, I'm just weird. Well, that was a little bit disappointing. There was nothing sinister or cool or weird in any of the doors. It was just empty. So we're gonna go over the bridge now. I'm gonna go over here first because there's some photo opportunities to be had. So we'll go here first. Technically, oh wait, no I couldn't. I thought I could jump over there. How long do you think my legs are, man? So we got like little foot and handholds to get up here. It's the smallest via ferrata in the world. So I made a little chair. A chair or a window or a door into another dimension, like the Spiderwick Chronicles, I think it was called, where matey had to look through the little stone to see the goblins. Is it like one of them? But it's just sort of super warm all of a sudden. It was like really cloudy when it goes, oh, well guess that's the clouds for the day. And then boom, sunshine in the boat race. More safety handles down the little rock. Small. Oh look, little ducks. Look at him. Look at him. They're going upside down. Little duck man. There's two bridges. There's one and there's one behind it. But yeah, really nice around here. I say it's really nice. It's fucking beautiful around there. And it's taken me 1 hour and 22 minutes to do 2.89k because I just keep stopping. So I read on one of the routes. I think this may have been part of one of the routes, but I'm not doing the route that I was looking at. It was saying that the bridge had collapsed and you had to cross the river and you would get wet. So I believe this is the bridge that they've installed, because it looks like that has all crumbled over there. Look at this. So it's like not much in leaf over there. It's like a green paradise. It's like you're crossing the bridge to a new world. Again, the bridge to Terabithia, my friends. This is the second vlog that bridge has been mentioned, and if you haven't already, I'm choking now. Watch that film. It's a sad film, but watch it. Look how clear that water is. It's so nice. There's actually a pool called Silent Pool near where I live. and it was water like that. It was like beautiful, like a beauty spot, renowned far and wide in the UK. And a gin distillery moved in next door and absolutely decimated the entire pool. It's just fucked now. Like, that water is not clean and it's not clear either. Little burb. Yeah, kind of sad, but yeah, it was like a beautiful place. And then the gin distillery was like, well, we're gonna make some gin and say goodbye to the pool. Look at this. This is 100% a little quest start point. You have to do something to begin a quest, and there's like a mystical deer that will appear, a mystical stag, and I've got to work out how we activate said quest. What do you think these are? They're like little traps for something. Little fish traps. I don't know if you get fish in here. Yeah, it's those little, they're like floating, but they're like a trap. I have no idea. Can anyone tell me? There you go, you can have a hydrogeological observing boreholes of CHMI. Okay. It's very sciencey. There's these weird little houses here as well. No idea what's in them. Maybe just small people. We are just coming up to 5k in. We have been on the move. I say on the move. We've been out for almost 2 hours. But on the move, I don't even know how long we've been on the move. Not that long in comparison to how long we've been out. This is the photographer's issue. You can do big hikes, but it takes you a lot longer than what someone would do if they don't really do photography and all that stuff. I feel exposed out here. Yeah. Oh, those are some cool rocks over there. Look at that. I don't know if you can see this. It's like on that, the very top of it, there's like a little tower, like a tiny tower that like overlooks this kingdom. And there's like a big hill over there. But yeah, that's cool. I like that. It's like a little tower on top of the pinnacle of the rock. Look at this. There's just like a random church built into rock, like look at that. There you go. Just a church in a rock. It's like another thing there. There's like loads of cool things just built into rock. Cool little place. There's just like a fence of cups. There's so many. This is the cup house. Oh, it keeps going. It's just cups. Okay. It all stops with the red cup. Red cup. I don't even know what red cup is. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Logs. I don't know if you can see this, but there's like a McDonald's lorry right next to all these horses. It's just up there in the blue. It's the horse meat scandal all over again. This must be where Tesco's gets this meat. You know, there is actually Tesco's in Czech Republic as well. It wouldn't surprise me. It's the McDonald's horse van. All these rocks look like Edam cheese. It's the Edam rock. A rare kind of rock, native to the Czech Republic, but you cannot eat. But yeah, they've all got those holes in. Basically like Edam cheese. Look at that cool rock. And what was I going to say? Kind of looks like it kind of reminds me of Uluru in Australia. You know, I used to live in Australia, but I never went there. So when I go back to climb the mountain, I actually want to make an effort to go round and see all the things that I didn't go and do when I was there last time. You know, I did like the Whitsundays and swam in that part of the barrier reef, which was pretty dead
so I didn't really get to enjoy the actual Great Barrier Reef. And you know, I went bungee jumping up in Cairns, climbed the Sydney Harbour Bridge. That was good. Went to Byron Bay and all that jazz, but kind of missed out on like Western Australia, like Perth and stuff, and the proper nice rainforests in Melbourne. I was literally there for a day before I flew back. So there's so much that I didn't get to do when I was in Australia. I want to do it when I go back there. I want to spend like a good, like, probably like 6 weeks, maybe even more, 6 to 8 weeks in Oz. Just going around doing everything. Look at that. That's that. A little tower on top of the rocks that we saw back when we were about 6k in. It's there. I think we're actually going to it. It looks cool. It looks like some kind of like a viewpoint that you would have in Assassin's Creed that you would have to go and synchronize. I can see why this is called Bohemian Switzerland, because honestly the sun is out and I feel like I'm in Switzerland. It feels literally like you're in Switzerland. So yeah, it's a fitting name. Check out this. It's a cool little passageway through the rocks. We're about 300 meters above sea level, I think at the moment. About 300. We're just climbing stairs. I've got one problem. My left knee has decided to give up on life. So we're in the fun place with that one right now. Luckily, I've got these, which are taking a lot of strain out of it, but it's got to be a bit gentle with the knee at the moment. So yeah, I'm just going to keep going up there. I am quite hungry. I've been looking for a little spot to eat some lunch, but I've not found one yet. So I'm hoping a little bit further up there's going to be a nice little place for me to eat some food. It's like a never-ending stairmaster. The stairs are actually carved in the rock now, which is cool. There's that up there. See, all the trees are dead. I found out because there was a massive forest fire like 20 years ago almost, and this is basically it recovering just now. But yeah, all burnt down in 2006. This has got to be the most amount of stairs I've climbed in my life, like actual stairs. It just keeps on going up, all the way up there. We are now right above that rock that we saw. So here is the view. It's very nice, but I am sweating my tits off. We made it to the top. Look at that. Coming back down now. Had to spot a lunch up there. Took a photo for about 25 Germans. It was a good time. Almost fell over. This is like part of the path we came up. My knee is hating me so much right now. It's like one of those like, hey, yeah. That's my knee. So we're taking it slow. Trying not to fall over is the main objective. I don't even know how far we got left. I think maybe 8k. I think we're about 13.2k in, but that was a really, really nice spot. Really nice. Bit windy at the top though for lunch. Kind of just ate it and dipped. Anyway, I was going about the Germans when I got sidetracked. So yeah, there's like a group of Germans. I think there was like 6 of them to begin with. They passed me on the way up, and I got up to the top like shortly after them, and then like in the space of like a minute, they just like a whole another like 10 of them spawned. So there's like 15 of them, 16. I was just like, what? And then they came over to me and asked me like, They thought I was German because of the way I was speaking. I was just like, what? No, me English. So they asked me to take a photo, and me giving it my artistic flair, I stood up on this bench to get a better photo, and they were like, whoa, and they all started clapping me. I was just like, what is happening right now? So if any of you German people see this video, you guys are great, and actually it made my trip even better. You guys are funny. It feels like an actual summer's day. It is gorgeous, like perfectly warm, little sun tickling my skin, and it just get that smell in the air of like hot leaves. It's just nice. Anyway, we've been going a bit off piste here, so there's a path which is somewhere according to my map, but it's not quite always not what it seems, should I say. So we're kind of like zigzagging around, going in the general direction we need to go. There's like a few paths. So there's one up there. Wait, let's show you again. There's one there. There's one up there, which I was going down, then I went back up. Not like miles, so it was only like 50 meters. It was right up there. And we've come down this way in kind of like a zigzag fashion. The poles are literally saving me right now. And there's just lots of rocks around. Little rocks. There's another rock there with a tree growing out of it. Alright, we've made it down. There's something about just being in like forest like this, with the sun shining. Listen. The burbs burbing. And yeah, it's just so nice. It's relaxing. You know, you could just sit here like a, well, I could just sit here like a little creature of the woods. I reckon that's how Bigfoot came around. He was just a chilled guy who got well too into being in the woods and just kind of just lived there and turned into a creature of the woods. I actually do need to go and say hi to Bigfoot at some point when I go over to America. But it will be Alaska I'll be going to. But there's another thing I'm going to plan. We'll leave it at that. I've got enough on my plate at the moment, but it is on my radar to do. So it will take me to the land of Sasquatch. Sasquatch, Bigfoot. And there we go. That's where we came down from. Little tower up there. Oh, well, there. Not all the way over there. It's there. And then we came down that way, and then we just shot straight down the middle through the woods. And then we continue on our quest. More cool rocks. More cool rocks. Rocks everywhere. There's only two rocks. I need to actually check which way I'm going. It says stay on there for 900 meters, but it can be deceiving sometimes and you can just go the wrong way. So let's double check where we're going. We've just been like climbing for what seemed like ages. The first bit of descent here, it was just constantly uphill for what felt like forever. We are actually pretty high up now. I'm just seeing if I can see like a little point where you can see where we are, but we aren't actually that far off with the level of the little tower we were on. Where is it? I think it's over there. I can see it from here, but you can't see it because of the trees. I feel like there's a little space coming up and you may be able to see through it. But this is our trail anyway at the moment. Okay, but you can see we're pretty high up now. I have no idea in terms of meterage, like where we're at, but we're pretty tall. I feel tall. I'm just trying to see. Oh, there's some more rocks over there. You can kind of see through there. Is that the tower behind me? It's so difficult. Cool. Okay, yeah, I can see it. I can see it. You might be able to see it from here. Right, there's a better view through anyway. And where is it? I literally just saw it. Okay, a little bit further this way. A little bit further. There it is. So we are not far off level of that tower. So we climbed a fair way since coming down. And then there's that, see that sand track? That's where we came. And then we literally just came straight up in like a windy track up to here. Some more fantastic views opening up. And there's the tower. It's like behind this pine tree here. And we're just going to keep going that way for a bit. I think we've got around about 6k left, I think, give or take. So not too much longer, to be fair. Maybe like an hour and a half. I'm going to lean towards an hour and a half because I keep stopping. What a glorious day. You know, every time I say that, it reminds me of, I think it was like one of the psychos out of Borderlands. And it's like outrageous voice. But it is truly a glorious day. So I forgot to actually mention earlier, this national park is kind of like a dual national park. So we are right near the border of Germany, which is why there's so many German people around. I only realised, I thought, oh yeah, we're right near the border. So when you look at routes for this park, when I originally did it, when I was planning back in England, I selected a few routes and then I double checked and I was like, wait a minute, they're all starting in Germany. So I rejigged it yesterday actually and found this route, which started away from the border. But yeah, it's kind of like a dual national park, so it's like 50-50, I believe, like a chunk in Czech and then a chunk in Germany, but it may be called something else in the German side, I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's kind of like merged. So we've got 1.9k on this road. I'm not a massive fan of hiking on roads. I think it's the most boring part of hiking. Unless the views are viewing. Stuff like this, where it's just like along a road, I find is like the dull part of hiking. I like to be, you know, in the trail as such, going up, down, left, right, try not to fall over, falling over, like that. But yeah, so we got 1.9k of this stuff to go, and then I'm not too sure, and maybe that's done after that. We'll find out after we get to that 1.9k. I have no idea what's making this noise. I don't know if it's going to make it again. There he is. What are you, sir? No? Not going to make it again? Oh, now you're quiet as soon as I get a camera out. Look at that, we're back. We're back. The weary traveller has returned. The car park is packed now, so there's literally like 2 cars in there when I started. It's a good job we started early. Anyway, let's see if I've got a ticket. I bought a ticket, so I should be fine, but I don't actually know how it works. I paid for the ticket, but you couldn't select a time. It was like an all-day ticket, but I don't know what an all-day ticket is. Is it like stop at like 4, 5, 6? I don't know. We're almost done. We're going to probably wrap up around 21k, and I smell so bad. I'm going to rest my weary legs. Then we go to the restaurant, get some food, and try and find a lighter. We're back 3 hours later. We did not go to the restaurant. The reason was I wanted to booze and eat. Food and booze. But as you know, booze and driving don't go well together. So I was like, I'm going to attempt to go back to the place I tried to get in yesterday, but it was full. I'm going to try and go back there. But we did pick up a quest item along the way. The lighter has been procured.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna empty my pockets and let's do a little bit of content posting, and then I will venture out and attempt to get some food. We made it in to the place to get food. Oh my, that was honestly, I got a double cheeseburger. That was one of the nicest double cheeseburgers I've ever eaten. It was just soft and gooey, and it just literally exploded into your hands with every bite. It was majestic. They also gave me a beer on the house, which was very nice of the guy. And then had a Moscow Mule. Big up the motherland. Not my motherland though. That's England. Anyway, our current thing is, so I can see why people get absolutely battered skiing. Like, that place was dangerous. As soon as I was in there, and as soon as that first drink touched my lips, I wanted to get on session. I was just like, oh no, this is a bad situation. So I had to extract myself from said situation. I was fucking fighting demons in there. I was just like, just another one. We can get absolutely fucking paralytic in here, boy, and we're gonna have a great time. Knowing that every time that happens, I normally wake up in some fucking weird place. It's like another person comes out in me. It's weird. Anyway, our current status. So we've got the cigar on the go, but we're gonna get it on the go. We've got beer. We're gonna get some music out. I'm gonna go sit outside in the egg chair and just relax with my own presence, which is what I need right now. That little fucker in me keeps going, you know what, you should go back down there and just get some more, just get on it. So we're fighting demons. Another day in the office, but we're gonna chill out with a cigar, listen to some good blues. There ain't nothing better than that, my people.